What's your shoes?
Yeah, share the seat.
One here.
No, it's good. Me and Bella, we can share. We'll share a seat. Me and Brooklyn.
One here. Right here, Demo. Work right here.
Thank you.
Free. Won't get
Free's always
free.
good.
Free's never.
It's never a bad thing.
Need another one down there? You good? Everybody good?
I think I'm.
Welcome back to today's quarterfinal game. We have the North Laurel Lady Jaguars, head coach Eddie Mahan, student athletes Mariella Claybrook, Brooke Nicholson, Bella Sizemore, and Abby Hubbard. Coach, comments, please.
Hats off to George Arthur Clark. Came in, gave us all we wanted. Obviously, they're a heck of a team, very talented. Very physical team. We knew that coming in. Took time to adapt, especially the first half, I think, to the physicality that was allowed. So it's tough. It's tough. You know it's going to be like that here at the state tournament. I don't think you can say you play a tough schedule all year long, but it's a completely different animal when you're coming into the state tournament. There's just a completely different pressure to it, and then there's obviously a different way things seems to go. So, they're one of the best teams in the state for a reason. They're very, very talented.
Questions from the media? Just raise your hand. On the side there, back here.
Coach, it felt like every time they went on a run, your team did a great job responding to those. Obviously, at the end, they kind of ended on the run. Unfortunately, didn't have time to get back to that. But what can you say about, I guess, your team's efforts in that game, just constantly fighting to get back in it?
That's the part that I'm proud of. All year long, they've been fighting. No matter who we played, Franklin County on the road, we got down. West Chesma on the road, we got down. Simon Kitten at a neutral site, we got down. We always fought back, won those ball games. Looked like we had a chance tonight. Just a few things didn't go our way. At the end of the day, it really comes down to, making those runs and extending your runs, and they just had one too many for us. Like I said, they're very talented. I can't be more proud of my kids though. If you're in the stands today, you were blessed with a great ball game with two very, very good teams. And if I'd been a fan today, I'd have loved this. Unfortunately, loving my kids like I do, brokenhearted right now.
Right here in the corner.
But you said earlier in the season you go as your shooting goes, and 1 for 11 for 3. I mean, what were they doing to you guys to knock you off the line?
A lot of pressure. The pressure starts in full court, but it goes all the way into the half court too. They also knew who to key on and who to rotate to more than anything else too. With only one day to prepare, that's the impressive part for them is you could tell they knew their personnel and what they wanted to do with us in the half court. I still thought that we did overall well in transition. Unfortunately, we didn't get too many opportunities to do that. Needed to continue to rebound a little bit more, and we needed to cause a few more turnovers so we could have got a little bit more transition and continue those runs that I was talking about.
Right here.
Brooke, I'm sure you've seen all kinds of defenses throughout your career. Did anything stand? He mentioned their pressure. Can you maybe speak to what you saw from them defensively, and did you feel like it may have wore you all down a little bit toward the fourth quarter?
We knew coming into the game that they were going to have good defense. We knew that they were going to be prepared for us, but I just felt like when we started missing shots, our threes weren't falling. It started getting in our heads a little bit, so we knew we had to break down our offense and score in the half court, and our shots weren't falling for us.
Right here.
Coach Mariella had those 2 points right at the buzzer at the end of the first half, and then looked like you were going with her a little bit in the third quarter. Was there something you looked at halftime and decided to change up?
It's something we knew going into the game. Mariella's extremely tough to guard. She's an upcoming star. There's a reason that she's getting the notoriety, from colleges that she's getting. We saw a matchup that we thought we could exploit. We didn't want to exploit it too early. Then we kind of got to the point where we needed to, and she did an overall good job today. Strength was one thing we got to continue as a team to get better at next year. You saw that, I think, as a difference out there. Physicality really wore us down, and that was one of the biggest difference in her matchup as well too.
In the very back.
Yeah, I want to go into the fourth quarter because in the third, the defense
stepped up. But for some of you players, what was it like in the fourth quarter? You go on these runs, and then they had an answer right at the end of that run. How did that affect the game?
Well, I feel like it's two good teams going back and forth. I mean, they're gonna have a run. Obviously, we're gonna have a run to match it. But I feel like that's our motto. If someone goes on a run, we have to shut it down, and we have to answer to their run too. So we just have to go on a run too.
Further questions for the North Laurel Lady Jaguars? Corner?
Just one more, Coach. Can you just talk a little bit about the legacy of Brooke Nicholson? I can't let you get away without saying that.
Thanks. One of the best players in the state. She's left a legacy at North Laurel that will be very hard to fill, but one for the young people to look up for and strive after, because she is such a great athlete, such a great young lady. I've built a relationship with her, obviously, as her coach. I'm going to miss her coming in my room as much as I'm going to miss her on the basketball court. North Laurel Lady Jaguars will move on, and we'll have new players in these uniforms and things like that, but the memories you make with these kids, they're tough. They're tough.
Final question. Coach, on that note, congratulations to you and the North Laurel Lady Jaguars on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
Good luck. Exit to your right, please watch your step.
Browns winning today.